Well, hi, old farts. It's Bob. This is a recording. I am not here live today. I have to tell you, my guest this week is Duncan Fairhurst, who is located in Japan. And just time wise, it was better off that we could record this. I do want everyone to uh, I'm sure you're going to want to play this show back. We have created, Duncan has created, I say we, but Duncan is also a member of the Old Farts with Drones. And he has created a Google Map database. We're going to call it the Old Farts Google Map. And when you see this, you will be amazed. I truly enjoyed every bit of it and putting this together. And I've been watching him develop it. He came to me almost a couple months ago, I think, with the idea. And I said, it sounds like a great idea. And he has then developed it. He's gotten about a little under 60, 50 some people that have tested it, that have already signed up with him. And with those numbers of people, he was able to develop the basis of this. And so it's twofold is what I think the purpose of this Google Map is, the Old Fart Google Map. Purpose one is so we can see where everybody lives. And if I was visiting San Antonio and Texas, I could see who lives in San Antonio, and I'd find Lee Blessing, or I could see, who lives in New Mexico, and who, so you could see a variety of things, but you can pinpoint the location. But also, I can see their YouTube channel. So I could go to see their YouTube channel, and then I could subscribe to their YouTube channel, and I could enjoy watching theirs. So it's a good combination between all of us here, and the information. We will go through this together when I bring Duncan into the conversation, but the information is only what you want to share. Initially, all we want is your name and your YouTube channel and your city and country, so that we can pinpoint you on the map in the right place. So I think this is going to be an exciting time for the Old Farts with Drones. And I think this is going to be a tool that we can all use. And I have to tell you, we want to keep this limited to just the Old Farts with Drones, people who are currently members of Old Farts with Drones on Facebook. I also want to strongly suggest that if you want to sign up, your first step is to subscribe to Old Farts with Drones on YouTube. So let's give this a try. I'm excited to kick this off. I'm not going to waste any more time here, but I want to introduce to you our creator of the Google Maps, the Old Fart Google Maps. His name is Duncan Fairhurst. He's from the UK, currently living in Japan. And without further ado, hello, Duncan.
Good morning, Bob.
Good morning. Say hi to all our listeners. We should probably have at least 20 or 30 people out there listening, but we have gotten over 200 people to come and watch our stream after we finish.
That's
So
wonderful.
we have we've got just a great group here rolling. So tell us a little bit about you. Where were you born? How did you get to here?
I was born and brought up in the northeast of England. Um, you probably heard of the city of Boston. Do you know about Boston?
The Boston in the UK or Boston in Massachusetts?
Both. The connection between the two.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm in from the county of Lincolnshire.
Okay.
So Boston is in Lincolnshire. New York is in Lincolnshire.
Ah.
Yeah.
That's where we didn't have any creative names when we created this country,
No,
so
you copied ours.
we copied every other name.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I'm from
Yes.
Lincolnshire, but just the course of my life brought me to Japan. It was an accident, a holiday romance. I met a Japanese lady in Bangkok, and
Uh-huh.
18 years later, here we are, married with 2 children, living in the southwest of Japan.
Oh, how wonderful! I love to hear love stories. I
Yeah,
mean, that's really great.
yeah,
So
holiday romance.
yes, so somehow you found a drone. What
Yes.
did you did you see one operate, or did you what attracted you to flying drones?
Uh, I'll try and keep that short, but there's kind of two things. I'm a big fan of an author called Graham Hancock,
Ah,
and he
okay.
recently released a hit series on Netflix called The Ancient Apocalypse. And it's a fact. Well, whether you agree with his ideas or not, it's a fascinating take on the archaeology of the world. But what the point I was going to make is that Graham Hancock's wife filmed most of the aerial footage herself with a Mavic Pro.
Aha.
So that was one point. I got interested through that, and then through starting my YouTube channel, which originally wasn't going to be drone orientated. I got a drone to add another view, an alternative view of the places that I was visiting.
Aha.
But my drone videos have been more popular than the cultural videos. People are more interested in the drones than the temples.
Aha.
Yeah, so I ended up buying a drone just to work on my YouTube channel, and it's kind of become the dominating force of my YouTube experience.
Let me pause and ask you. We understand, at least the news that I get is that it's very difficult to fly drones in Japan. What's
It
the
didn't. It didn't used to be. It didn't used to be. What happened was some psychiatric patient. He was a psychiatric patient with mental health difficulties. Flew a drone with a bag of white powder underneath it onto the top of some government buildings, and he announced online that it was anthrax.
huh?
But it wasn't. It was salt or something.
Yeah.
it was just powder, but it caused such a stink, such trouble in the higher echelons. That was a government building. It'd be like somebody flying a Mavic Air into the White House.
Yes.
The same kind of thing. So that's what started the trouble, and they banned. I think they banned all drones over 199 grams.
Okay.
But then the drone community in Japan, there's all sorts of businesses that rely on drones, agriculture, construction, They kicked up a fuss, and the government changed the decision from banning and making the 199-gram drone classed as a toy and banning everything else. They decided to require very strict registration.
Okay.
And for that, you have to prove your identity and link your identity to the drone.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, and it has to have remote ID.
Ah.
So
Okay.
if you decide to fly, somewhere stupid like over a government building or at an airport, you're going to get caught, and the penalties are really severe. You'll do 6 months in jail and $50,000 fine.
Uh-huh. Wow.
Immediately, they
Yes.
Yeah.
So is the 199-gram limit still in effect, or can you fly something 250 grams?
Well, my Mavic, I've got a Mini 2.
Okay.
And that's marketed as a 199-gram drone.
Okay.
And the reason they can do that is that they cut the battery in half.
Aha.
So you have to buy and register the 199-gram drone, which has got 15 minutes of flying time because the battery's rubbish.
Aha.
Right? But then you can legally buy the bigger battery.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So now I've got the same size battery, which allows me like 30 minutes of fly time, the Fly Plus battery that everybody else has. Yeah. But it's strict. Registration is strict, and it is strictly enforced.
So let me ask you this question that I'm asking really for myself. What would it take for a tourist from the United States to visit Japan and fly a drone?
Okay, so you would have to show your drone on entering the country at the airport.
Okay.
You would also have to show email confirmation that your drone had remote ID and was registered with the Ministry of Land, Infrastructure, Travel and Tourism.
Okay.
If you can register all of that before you arrive, as long as you have that confirmation email when you arrive at the airport, you'll be allowed to fly recreationally.
Gotcha.
I don't know what would happen if you arrived with a drone and it wasn't registered.
Okay.
They may confiscate it, or they may allow you to take it in the country, and then you risk arrest and imprisonment if you fly it.
And you would your drone, when you brought it into the country, have to be at that 199 level?
You would have to be able to prove it follows the Japanese law. So, for example, if you're bringing a Mini 2, I would make sure you had a smaller battery with you.
I see. A Japanese battery.
Yeah, basically, because then you can prove that drone, when loaded, only weighs 199 grams.
I see. Okay.
And of course, you would never use any of the bigger batteries, which are completely legal.
Yeah.
But you just can't use them.
Okay.
Technically.
Gotcha. You can have them and you can buy them, but you can't use them. I got it. Okay. All right. No, I mean, I think, for most of us, learning rules of other countries and trying to understand that. I went through this this past summer. I was able to get my EU drone certificate, the A1, A3 drone license, and I was able to, in fact, I have got it right here. I was able to register my Mini 3 there. and but it's done differently than it is here. I'm sure we all understand things are different in different places, but for Italy, that's what I don't know if I can focus there, but that's
Yeah.
what I had to do in Italy
Yeah.
is those two QR codes. One is for my registration, myself as a pilot, and one is the drones registration.
I see.
And also attached to that QR code is my insurance policy for
Yeah.
the EU.
Okay.
So that was how I got to be legal
Yeah.
flying in the European Union. But
Yeah.
so to I don't know if we can purchase Japanese batteries. That would be a interesting thing.
Yeah. You may have no problem if you've got the email, and you would have to, they issue you with I think a 12 or 15 digit identity number. So
Gotcha.
before arriving, you would need to enter that into your controller.
Okay.
So before you get on the plane, switch your drone on, enter the Japanese identification details in your remote ID, so that when you arrive, you're ready to go.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we can go through. We may do another show just about that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
anyway, so tell us about the. So you started with a mini. You got a mini two.
Yeah,
And
just a Mini 2 at the moment. I'm thinking about buying a second one, which will either be the 2S or the Mini 3 Pro. I don't really need anything, I don't need thermal imaging or anything like that. So
uh-huh.
just for photography and video, I think that's more than what I need.
Now, since you're a resident there, can you fly a drone that's more than 199 grams?
Yes, I can. When they changed the law, the weight of the drone ceased to be as important. So technically, you can fly a Mavic 3. You can fly any recognized drone with remote ID
I see.
now.
Okay.
But that doesn't take away from the fact that DJI manufactured all of the Mini 2s to the old rule to be able to sell in Japan. So you can
Yeah.
only buy the 199 gram Mini 2.
Gotcha.
That's what DJI makes for sale in Japan. Now, the reason I said about the battery when you come here is, would you want to risk them saying, but your grams 200, yours is 250 grams, just to avoid trouble,
Right.
for the
Right.
sake of trouble, just to make sure that you've got that battery. So yeah, this is 199 grams when loaded. Put the battery in. There you go.
Weigh
You
it.
know, yeah.
Do they have a battery for the Mini 3?
No, because the Mini 3 came along after the change.
Okay.
So the Mini 3 and the Mini 3 Pro are more international model.
Gotcha.
Whereas the original Mini 2 we had a different one. You guys in the States had 249 grams. We had 199 grams. That's
Right.
the only difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So good. Well, and I've seen some of your videos here, and of course we're going to go back to we hopefully we might have a shot to seeing some of that, and I was massively impressed. But I think we're going to take a look that way in just a minute here. But I want to so tell us about the map project.
I never realized, when I first bought a drone, I thought it was just me. I thought I was unique, just be an individual old fart with a drone having a midlife crisis. And so it's been quite nice getting to talk to and communicate with guys of my generation with similar interests, because there are none near me.
Huh.
So that's how I got interested and involved in the group. But then from talking to members from the UK and talking to the members from Canada and the United States and various countries, I was looking for a way to visualize and share that data.
Yeah.
I can imagine that you're in Los Angeles, right?
I'm in Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. I always get those mixed up. But
Yeah.
but to be able to visualize that on a globe,
Yes.
you can spin the globe. Oh, there he is.
Uh-huh.
And I can actually see it. Yeah. So that's how the idea was born. Is just having a way to visualize where each member was, and to share the basic data of your website, your YouTube channel, so that we can support each other. As well as everybody else, the amount of crap that we get fed through our YouTube feed. I want to see stuff that I'm interested in.
Yes.
And after subscribing, each member that has joined the map so far, I've subscribed to their YouTube channel.
Yes.
And now every day my YouTube feed gets 4 or 5 random videos from different people's websites, different people's channels. Right. And I'm watching them. I'm watching content that I want to watch.
Yeah.
And
excellent.
Getting ideas on, I can do that flight. A guy called Ben from the UK likes flying around churches.
Yes.
Right. I'm going to do that around the shrines around here, using his ideas and filming in Japan.
Right. I've seen that. Guys doing churches in the UK and in Scotland. I think is doing some, kind of thing. So let's bring up let's bring it up, and so we can take a look at this. I want to let everyone know that you can add yourself to this. And we are going to give you, in a few moments here, we're going to give you the route of how to do this. And I'm going to also post it on the Facebook group of how you can put your information onto this map. But I mean, if I'm going to click over here, so let me find this map here. I've got too many windows open. I know some of the other people that do drone channels will understand. I've got way too many windows currently open, but let me figure out where that is. Okay, it's.
Do you want to open it on the globe?
No, hold on. Yeah, hang on here. I'm going to. I just need to figure out where this screen is here. So, hold on one second. Those of you watching, please forgive me here, but we are. There we go. Here we go. Okay, so now I have control. So this is over here in this list is a list of all of the names and or the YouTube channel that people have here. So that's already in the group, in the map here already. So I'm going to take somebody that we know already. Let's go to Barry. We all know Barry from the New England Drone List here. And if I wanted to see where is New England Drone List, I can just double click on this entry here. And the map, this is on Google Earth, is going to zoom in and show me here is There's where New England Dronalist is. That's an approximation. We don't want to put his exact address. I mean, he might not appreciate, 30, 40 of us just showing up at his house one afternoon for a tea or beer or something, But but we know in the general area where he's located here. And if I click on his here, then I can come up over here, and here is his web address, the address for his site. And he's got a video here that he has as a featured video, I believe, on his site. So I can play his video here. We can turn our volume down. We don't, kind of thing. But we can see, a little bit of his stuff right there. And then I can drop back and go right back to the Google map. Or this is Google Earth. I want to show you both because we're currently on Google Earth, and we're looking at Barry's location. But as I'm coming back out, you can see, here's all the other people that are currently already registered with Duncan here. I know it's confusing because Duncan is using Japanese characters for his name. Okay. So, because he's a resident of Japan now, and he is, that's what he's doing. But I have to tell you, you can easily go to Google Translate and change those characters into English without a problem there. But let's take a look at Barry's location here, where we're at now. And we want to go and take a look at, here's Barry, New England Dronalist. And we want to go back to Duncan's location in Japan. And here's what the Google Earth will do. It will zoom out, turn the Earth around, and zoom in. And there's Duncan's location.
Yeah, that's my nearest city.
Okay. This is, and here is his website. Here is his videos. And here is his YouTube channel. So I can click here and we can get to a video from Duncan that he's put up here. Now, this is an 8-minute long video, and I'm probably not going to play the whole thing, but just wanting to show you how quickly and easily we can navigate from one person's channel to another person's channel, all through using Google Earth or Google Maps.
Yeah.
This is beautiful, Duncan.
Do you know about Love Hotels, Bob?
This is in Osaka, isn't it?
No, that's in my city. That's the Love Hotel where you used to go and rent a room by the hour. Spend time with your lady friends.
I see.
But
this is a whorehouse.
The owner went bankrupt and it went into ruin. It's now a ruin.
Oh my goodness. Yes. No, at first I thought it was the Osaka Castle.
It's based on that. It's based on that. It's supposed to look like. Yeah.
Yes, because I have seen that and I have been there, but yes. And this is with Duncan's Mini 2. Everyone.
Yeah, that's right. Mini 2, 4K, 30 frames a second.
Beautiful. Just beautiful stuff. We're going to advance it up a little bit. Oh.
So we went inside to have a look, around and see what we could find inside. It's open. You can go in. So.
Are you flying the Mini 2 in here?
No, that's with I use a DJI Osmo 6 gimbal.
Ah, good. Okay. I
Yeah.
was going to say this could be a little dangerous with a Mini 2 in there.
No,
You
no,
know?
just it's a DJI gimbal and an iPhone 14.
Oh my goodness, look at that. Sheet music and everything.
Yeah, mirrored ceilings, graffiti.
Wow. Wow. Post boxes.
When you go and stay at that hotel, Bob, the thing was discretion. So
Yes,
those boxes are not post boxes; they're key boxes.
I see.
So you can retrieve the key for the room without actually having to meet a person.
They,
So
the Japanese culture is so like that, I
yeah,
find, kind of thing. So, okay, let's exit from here and we're back to the Google Earth here where we can then come out and then, let's come down here to somebody we know here, somebody who may be watching. I'm looking for Lee Blessing here. I know I had just talked to Lee the other day, and so
there's a
and
lot of names.
oh, here we go. Here, Texas Arch drone guy. We know that as Michael Wright,
Yeah.
and so let's go from Shikoku to Texas. I only wish we could fly that far, that
Yeah,
fast.
not fast as well.
Yes, we need a transporter,
Yeah, yeah.
go
Star
that
Trek.
fast. So then we're going to go over here to the UK to D&D Aerials. We know him. Oh no, it's a different D&D area. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's Yellow Rose drones, and that's going to go back to San Antonio, Texas. And there, we're not identifying, Renegade Toyotas of San Antonio. There is, and Lee Hazelton. Okay, we're going to come out here and we're going to find Lee Hazelton is here, and he's just put in here. Stanfordville, New York is where Lee is located.
Yeah.
And of course, then here we can watch Lee's videos.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just fascinated by this, but I'm going to jump out of here for a minute. Do you have anything I should add here?
I was going to say, Bob, that the information, if you click on Lee's tab again, click
Okay.
on Lee. Yeah, open. There we go. The information that Lee has is the information that Lee requested. So I only display what that person wants me to display.
Exactly.
So it can be a channel. If they want their name, I'll put their name. If they want their business name, I'll put their business name. Whatever they request.
Right. You don't have to necessarily put your name if you're just going by your business name. For example, Northside Hawk. I know that's Dominic, and I know where Dominic is located. So let's go visit Dominic here. Okay. And we're going to go all the way around the world. And we're coming into Melbourne here.
Yeah.
And that's an area of Melbourne there.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I don't believe that's exactly where Dominic lives.
It isn't. It's a random place. Unless you tell me a specific address, you say, I'm from Melbourne, I'll put you just randomly somewhere in Melbourne.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Oh, I am, so I think that this is going to be a wonderful added tool for old farts with drones.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you now. Let's stop here for a second, and I want to now bring up the same map, but done just in Google Maps.
That's right.
Where is it? Here. Is that it? Okay. So here is the same thing, really. It's all based on the same database
That's
that
right.
that Duncan has put together, and here is right now there are 95 more people here, and so here are the 95 people here that have currently given Duncan their YouTube channel and their name or their business name and their location. And so you can see here's quite a few. Adrian Mateo, we all know Adrian. We're going to see you in a few days here in South Florida. But if I double click here, it just immediately jumps me to here is his location. He's in San Bernardino, California. Here is the link to his YouTube channel, kind of thing. So we can go, and here is a video from his YouTube channel that we can click on here, and we can play here. Oh, we got a little, whoa, some volume there. But that's an Air 1. That's a Mavic Air 1, I believe. I'm sure somebody in the chat will correct me.
Yeah.
But I think that's what that is. And there's Adrian.
Oh, he's a handsome guy.
Yay. Yes, we have we met each other last year in Florida, and I believe he's coming this year to Florida. And if we go over here to Las Vegas, the first channel in Las Vegas is Tom Dowling. So you guys all see what the use that this map could be for all of us to be able to kind of get a better geographical idea of where each other lives and works, and what where they're flying drones and where our memberships are. And you can guys see zooming out, and this is pretty true, although I have to tell you our most populous city is, besides Las Vegas, is Sydney, Australia.
Okay.
But we don't have many people on the map so far from Sydney. But here in the UK, here you can see it's filled up quite a bit. I think some of these people know Duncan and trust Duncan because he's a fellow countryman there. But as you can see, here we can see where people are located and who's there. If I wanted to go up here to Scotland, I think there we have 2 or 3 people up here, and here is Windswept Robert. And I love Windswept Robert's face here. So we had a wonderful time, showing everybody Windswept Robert here, kind of thing. But that's where he's located, up here. He's north of Glasgow, So
I think this has a lot of marketing possibilities as well. You know,
Oh, sure.
imagine this database on completion and being able to sell our data to media companies, news outlets, and so on.
If they need a drone pilot
That's right.
you know, we need a drone pilot near Birmingham. You know, tomorrow I need drone footage from Birmingham. You know, I might be able to call Davy Robeson here, and start making a contact with him.
Yeah.
You know, so that is, now he put his address in here, you know. So I mean, and you can put, I understand, what, 500 words, is that right?
About
here?
that. So that if you imagine that white space,
Yes.
that's how much space you've got.
Right here. So you can fill this up.
Yeah.
So you could put links to other projects.
Yes,
if
you
you
could
wanted
put
to.
your merch store or the company you work for or your blog or whatever you want. You can promote in that little white box. That's about a good representation of how much space you've got.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay, I think, well, we're going to show people right now. Here's where to send your information right now.
Yeah.
I believe what we are going to do is do a Google form that we can post on oldfartswithdrones.com.
Yeah.
As most of you know, I have a website called oldfartswithdrones.com. And what's on that website mostly is merchandise that we have. I'm sure most of you have seen. I'm looking around my office here to see I got a hoodie on at the moment here, and I have hats and stickers, and we have a variety of stuff. I've got coffee mugs here. You can get a large. Now, this is not a European cup of coffee, okay? This is a United States cup of coffee. This is a 15-ounce cup of coffee here. So, so
I don't know what this is, but it's
yes, that's an 11.
And carry on.
I love it. I love it. That is excellent. All right. Well, my goodness, we have been going on here now for almost 40 minutes, a little over 40 minutes here. And I think we are just really touching the surface, Duncan, of what this is capable of doing.
Yeah.
I really think that this has the potential to be a huge asset for Old Farts with Drones.
Yeah.
I'd like to make sure my request to begin with is that if you're going to send Duncan an email here, that before you do, could you please make sure that you are subscribed to Old Farts with Drones on YouTube before you send Duncan the email. My little sales pitch here, kind of thing. And I would definitely like to get our Old Farts with Drones YouTube channel to the point where we can monetize, we can add a variety of features and add some other things to our group here. And I know with 12,000 of you out there, we have a lot of potential of where the drone pilots are, where you can find a mature drone pilot.
Sensible, yes.
Now, I say that most of us that would sign up for Old Farts, is probably mature, but
Yeah.
I'm sure we have some immature old farts out
Yes. Yeah.
there. Oh, that's
Yeah.
wonderful.
Yeah. But I think it has a lot of potential. You know, a database of 12,000 members. What you've achieved with the Old Farts group has a possibility to promote everybody, our hobby, our channels, our businesses. It's really, I think, going to be a valuable marketing tool for everybody to promote themselves. You know.
I agree. I
Yeah.
totally agree. And I have to thank you for, taking this massive amount of time
Mm.
to put this together and to, first of all, I got to tell you, I probably wouldn't know how to put it together,
Yeah. Yeah.
but I'm so appreciative
Yeah.
that you did it.
Yeah, I'm going to add there, Bob, while my email is on the screen. If anybody's on the map and I've put you in the wrong place, please email me on that address. If you
Right.
would like me to change your featured video, if you know, if I've put an old video, there's a more new one you want to display next to your name, email me the details on that email. Any
Okay.
alterations, if I've put you in the wrong place or you want me to move you, please get in touch.
Okay. And so you are able to control which video is showing?
Yes.
Okay. So if you want to feature a video, give him that video address.
Yeah.
Say in your email,
Yeah.
feature video, and put the link for that
Yeah.
feature video there.
So your channel link, where you want to be located in the map, where you want me to tag you, and any feature video. If you've got a preference for which video you want next to your channel name, send me the link to the video as well. And any
Okay.
other text and links, that will fit in that small white box, up to about 500 words worth of links or addresses or information, phone numbers, whatever you want.
Wonderful. 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 Okay. And if I'm going to open up the chat after this video ends here. So we're going to, I'm going to end the video part of today's show. And in case some of you joined us late, we're pre-recording this because of the drastic time zone difference from Japan to Las Vegas.
Yeah.
And we are, so I'm going to end the video, and then we're going to continue the show for probably another 20, 30 minutes here. Afterwards here, I'm going to jump back on live after this. So I sure appreciate everyone watching, and I hope this video has got me excited. And I have to tell you all, I really want to appreciate Duncan for taking the time to do this and the time today to come on and talk with me and go through this with us together. And I'm excited to show this live. This will be on, if you're watching this, it was Wednesday. It's Wednesday at noon when we started, and in Pacific time, it's 3 p.m. Eastern time and 7 p.m. UTC or GMT.
Yeah.
So
it's 9 a.m. now for me. 9 a.m. Tuesday morning.
Okay. Oh, that's great. That is so good. Duncan, thank you. I'd like to open the floor up for you to say whatever you'd like to, give you a few minutes to talk to all the old farts out there. Jump in.
Just support each other's channels. I'm grateful for every subscription, every share, every like. every comment, and I'll try and get back to each of you in due course. I do, you know, I'm still working. I have a day-to-day job. So if you get in touch on the email, please be patient. You know, I've got family and other responsibilities, but I will get back to you in the order of the emails that I receive, and I will notify you if I add you to the map. Once you're on, I'll get in touch and let you know. And any problem with the details attached to you on the map, get in touch via this email address and I can move you or change any of the details on the map. Okay. Thank you very much, Bob, for inviting me on.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. And of course, everybody, you can always get a hold of me and I will pass it on to Duncan. And so I appreciate everyone. Thank you so much. We're going to end the recording now. And
bye, everybody.
we'll see you soon.